Welcome to Craft Cider Treasure on the Culinary Treasure Network. I'm Steven Shomler, your host. If you live in the United States and you love craft cider, have I got something absolutely spectacular for you? Now, it involves my good friends of the Northwest Cider Association. Now, the Northwest Cider Association is composed of incredible, amazing craft cider makers, see if I get this right, in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, and even, yes, the fine folks up in British Columbia. And so that's the Northwest Cider Association, and they have this incredible program where once a quarter, you can get cider from the Great Pacific Northwest shipped right to your door. Now, I happen to be a little biased. I love the Pacific Northwest, and I think that we make some of the best cider in the world right here in the Northwest. My friend Jana Daisy-Ensign is here, and she's going to tell you how you can get their amazing cider sent right to your door.
Hi, I'm Jana Daisy-Ensign with the Northwest Cider Association. I'm so excited to tell you about a newer program that we have launched, the Northwest Cider Club. You can find out all the details at our website, Northwest Cider Club, but I'm going to let you in on the basics today so that you get a good sense of what you are signing up for. We have been in the business of helping cider drinkers and cider makers make connections for a decade. It's been an awesome opportunity to bring ciders from across the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Idaho, and even British Columbia to cider drinkers all over the nation. We found that folks were really interested in drinking top quality, award-winning Northwest ciders, and we found the need to connect cider drinkers and cider makers across the country fixed by this wonderful program, Northwest Cider Club, where we ship out a quarterly box, a subscription program, just like a wine club, of cider straight to your doorstep or to your business. I'm going to tell you all about what's in each box and what the options are. This is your chance to explore the world of Northwest cider without ever leaving your home. This is a great opportunity for you to try different flavors, find new cider makers, maybe taste things that you've never found before. So Northwest Cider Club is now available to 39 states across the country. That means if you're enjoying cider in Texas, you can get a regular shipment quarterly from passionate cider makers. Northwest Cider Club is really inspired by three main elements. We're inspired by the people, the makers, the orchardists, the folks who work day in and day out among the trees, growing beautiful apples, pressing those apples out and curating different flavor profiles for you to explore and understand the world of cider in a more robust way. The passion that these folks have is really evident, and you can see that there's a wide variety of different takes on what cider can taste like. We love the possibility of spiced ciders, of traditional classic ciders, of ciders made with a single apple varietal. And when you're part of the club, you get to explore all of that. The place is absolutely evident in every bottle. You might have heard of the terroir of wine. That is absolutely also true in cider. The apples that are grown in the Northwest have some of the essence of the soil and the sunlight. The growing conditions really come through. So we can ship those fantastic ciders to you 4 times a year. We have a spring shipment that comes out in March, a summer shipment in June, a fall shipment in September, and just in time for the holidays, your shipment comes in December. You can sign up until the month before. And then we also can send just a one-time box. Maybe you want to gift someone some cider. Maybe you want to share and try something out with a friend. Also, really fantastic to give a whole gift membership that can go on throughout the year. We've had a lot of folks enjoy trying out ciders together, even if they're separated apart. So it can be a really fun thing to explore with a friend. So I want to let you know how you can demystify cider. Have you ever found yourself standing at the aisle wondering, I don't know how to shop for cider? You might have felt this way about wine or beer or spirits. We know it can be confusing. We can know that it can feel like you don't have all of the skills you need. That's why when you sign up for the Northwest Cider Club, you get a curated selection. Expert cider professionals have helped hand select these selections to really give you a nice sampling of different styles and educate you about cider. So we have a few options for you. 4 total options. You can start with just a mixed 6 cider. That's going to give you different flavors, different profiles, 6 different ciders. If you want to double that up, go for it. We'll give you 12 ciders in your box. Easy. It'll tide you over for that next quarter. We definitely have some folks who are living outside of the region signing up for that because they know then they're going to have a little stash of Northwest cider to tide them over. You may or may not know that cider is also sometimes packaged in larger format wine style bottles. 750 milliliters, looks like a wine on the shelf. Really fantastic ciders to be enjoyed there. We'll send you 4 of those in our elevated box. And then my personal favorite, the fastest growing sector of the club, is our Discover and Elevated. That's all 10 ciders. Try them all out because there's a big range of flavor profiles. There's a lot of different styles of makers. You get to get ciders from those nooks and crannies of across the Northwest, cideries that haven't ever distributed outside of their region, single, one-off, small varietal batch ciders, all these really unique things. And then you get to taste the wide variety of ciders. So that's my recommendation for you, but you can start anywhere along the cider journey. If you're just cider curious, if you're already a raving cider fan, if you're a cider geek, we have something for you. Check out northwestciderclub.com, give it a try, let us know what you're enjoying drinking. Cheers.
Well, I don't know if you can tell, but Jana is absolutely passionate about cider. I've been cheering her cider journey on for a really long time. In fact, if you want to know Jana's cider journey, you want to hear that story, you can go and listen to the podcast that I did with her telling her story. Link to that is down below. But about this box, something I want to make sure you know about the Northwest Cider Club, this subscription box you get once a quarter. I've gotten them, and inside there are these, I don't know, these little story cards that tell you about the cider you're drinking and the tasting notes and the ABV, and then a little bit of information. The part I love the story, either about the cidery or the cider makers. So that's something you get with it. And then not only do you get different ciders every quarter, but there's a slightly different theme, whether they're focused on different varieties of apples, or one time they had a box that was cideries from Montana. I do love me some Montana. Shout out to all my friends in Bozeman. Lockhorn cider, Bozeman, Montana. I do love them. Not to single anybody out. Sorry, there's a lot of amazing cider makers in the Northwest, but hey, Bozeman came up. What could I do? So I would encourage you to sign up for this and try it. I love what Jana said, whether you're cider curious or a cider geek, just give it a shot. You're absolutely gonna love what you get. And here's the best part. Here's the part that touches my heart. This is why I'm here, I'm making this video. You're supporting cider makers. They work really hard, a lot harder than people realize. And you're also supporting the Northwest Cider Association. And I know Jana and Emily, they do a phenomenal job making magic happen, and they're supporting and cheering on cider makers. So if you love cider, this is a way for you to give back and help continue moving the ball down the field. I'm Steven Shomler, Craft Cider Treasure. Have yourself a great day. Cheers.